Hi guys, this is Frankie from the Pixel Slayers. Today we are going to be building a backlit Game Boy Advance using a mod kit. It's going to be similar to the Pikachu one that we featured previously, so stay tuned. It arrived in the mail in this little package here, and it came with the little adapter and already pre-soldered, which was pretty nice. And it came with the glass piece, which was nice because its sticky tape was already applied, so that was really helpful. I enjoyed not having to mess with that. And then, of course, the screen had some protective film over it, so don't forget to remove that. But yeah, it's all nice, all brand new. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to grab your casing, and you're going to have to remove some pieces from the front. Some people use a Dremel. I'm using a knife, and I'm doing it really slow just to kind of like check it out, taking my time. This is going to take a long time, I'm not going to lie. You could use a Dremel tool, but it's going to take about the same amount of time. I like the precision of a knife, so I'm going to kind of just show you a few clips and kind of go fast through these clips so I don't bore you all. Okay, so basically you're just going to go and take your time and just use your knife to kind of slowly cut away at it. And next you're going to do the very bottom piece of the front casing. This is going to give you room for the screen. And what I did was I marked it first with my knife before I start cutting away. So you can see it right there where I'm marking it, and I'm doing everything in between those two marks on each side. Some people like to leave the shoulder, but some screens won't fit, so I just do the whole thing, and I will show you how to make it stick later. But yeah, it's super crucial that you remove basically the left and the right little plastic tabs and the bottom piece. So when you're done, just sand it with a magic eraser to get it all nice and clean. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and do the assembly of the adapter onto the screen. And that's pretty simple. You just open it up and you face the pins downwards. So you're going to flip that around, make sure that the pins are facing the right direction. Pins face pins. And once that's done, just close the little door on it and get it aligned. I grabbed my old screen that it came with just to kind of see where I should align it at. If you don't have your old screen, you're building it from scratch, you can go ahead and just like keep a track on this video where I end up putting it. So I bend the cable. You don't have to worry about being too rough with it. And bend it and just apply some clear tape if you have a clear system. You can use other types of tape if you have like a solid color system, but clear tape just kind of keeps it looking good from the outside. You don't see like a black mark on the outside of the Game Boy. So I taped the bottom of the ribbon in kind of like a Z shape and the top part. And then I just clip the top cable into the GBA, top ribbon cable into the GBA, and then once you're done, you just push those little pins, and bam. And so this is the alignment I did. So you take a good look at this while I'm putting these little side bumpers on the GBA. Now I apply the buttons. I already cleaned all the buttons really good, so I went ahead and cleaned those first, and I just throw those on. Slide them in and just kind of tilt them until they fit in there. And don't forget about the start and select buttons. Put those in there. And several times these little bumpers are going to be falling off during this installation. Next step is to apply some hot glue at the bottom of the screen. Don't actually put it on the screen itself, just put it at the bottom of it. And this is going to let it hold. Wait for it to dry and then apply another dab on top of the first dab. And not too much, but not too little. And wait for that to dry, and that's going to hold the screen up. And once again, you're not going to actually be gluing the screen. So once that's done, you're going to go ahead and close it up. Be careful with the speaker. It might be a little bit of a pain to get that in there, and once again, the bumper's going to be falling off again. Fix that, and then go ahead and start screwing the motherboard down. Now we're going to start the soldering process, which is very difficult. This is a very, 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 very tiny part on top of D8-1. You're going to do this on the left side of D8-1. This is zoomed in, and you don't have any room to work with. And you can see how many times it took me to get that attached correctly in the right position. Then I just bent the wire underneath the capacitor and kept it out of the way. Once that was done, I went ahead and put the left and the right buttons on before putting the little power switch back on. Alright, go ahead and put the back on now and make sure it clips on there. And go ahead and just put the bottom part, the bottom Phillips screw in, and then we'll put the top two over the top of the body. We'll put those, not the very top two, but the center two. Put those in, and we'll go ahead and see how it feels real quick. And make sure the buttons click and everything's aligned still. So if everything looks good, go ahead and flip it back over. And let's put some batteries in this baby and see if it starts up. Turn it on and make sure it turns on, and there you go. Don't worry about the dirty screen, I'm going to clean that later. Take the batteries out and apply the rest of the screws. We're pretty much home free at this point. Go ahead and clean the screen now really good. Make sure you get all that dust out of there. And then we're going to go ahead and take the plastic off of the glass screen, and then slowly just apply, gently apply and line up the glass over the plastic. Now we're going to massage it with a cloth and use that as an opportunity to clean it as well. Okay, put the batteries back in and put the back on and turn it on. And here we go, a completely rebuilt Game Boy with the 101 screen. Yeah, so I'm pretty pleased with how everything came out. Definitely high quality parts, and using the original Nintendo shell with the buttons and the pads are definitely the way to go. Thicker fill, stronger fill, and higher quality overall. Having that glass screen is very nice, everything looks sharp, and you don't really have to worry about scratches. So I hope you enjoyed this video today. If you liked it, click that like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe, it helps us a lot. And stay tuned for more great content. Thanks, bye.